The late 1930s were a time of immense global tension. The Treaty of Versailles, signed after World War I, had left Germany feeling humiliated and vengeful. The worldwide economic depression further fueled resentment and instability. In Germany, Adolf Hitler and his Nazi Party rose to power by exploiting these grievances. Hitler's ideology, a toxic blend of nationalism, militarism, and anti-Semitism, found fertile ground in a desperate and disillusioned populace. Across Europe, other nations grappled with the rise of fascism and the looming threat of another war. Italy, under the rule of Benito Mussolini, had already embraced fascist ideology and embarked on a path of aggressive expansionism. Japan, driven by its own imperial ambitions, had invaded Manchuria in 1931, signaling its disregard for international law and its appetite for conquest. The League of Nations, formed after World War I to prevent future conflicts, proved powerless to stop these aggressions. In the Soviet Union, Joseph Stalin's iron grip on power had transformed the nation into a totalitarian state. Stalin's brutal policies, including forced collectivization of agriculture and the Great Purge, resulted in millions of deaths. The Soviet Union, while ideologically opposed to Nazi Germany, shared a common interest in expanding its territory and influence. This shared ambition, coupled with a pragmatic understanding of the shifting balance of power in Europe, laid the groundwork for a potential alliance that would shock the world. The stage was set for another devastating conflict. The question was not if war would erupt, but when, and which nations would find themselves locked in a struggle for dominance. The world watched with bated breath, unaware of the cataclysmic events that were about to unfold. Little did they know that the coming conflict would reshape the geopolitical landscape and determine the fate of generations to come. In a stunning turn of events that sent shockwaves across the globe, Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union signed the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact in August 1939. This non-aggression pact, which included a secret protocol dividing Eastern Europe into spheres of influence, stunned the world. Many had seen the ideological gulf between Nazi Germany and the Communist Soviet Union as an insurmountable barrier to any form of cooperation. Yet, realpolitik and shared ambitions had trumped ideological differences, forging an alliance that would have profound consequences for the course of World War II. The pact provided immediate strategic advantages to both Hitler and Stalin. It allowed Hitler to secure his eastern border, neutralizing the threat of a two-front war and giving him the freedom to launch his blitzkrieg westward into Poland without fear of Soviet intervention. Stalin, for his part, gained valuable time to strengthen the Red Army and expand Soviet territory. The Baltic states of Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania were soon absorbed into the Soviet Union, along with portions of eastern Poland and Romania. The military advantages of this alliance were undeniable. Germany's Wehrmacht, renowned for its discipline, tactical prowess, and advanced weaponry, combined with the Red Army's vast manpower and seemingly inexhaustible resources, created a formidable force. This alliance effectively nullified any geographical or logistical obstacles that might have hindered either power individually. The combined might of the Axis Soviet bloc posed a grave threat to the rest of Europe and cast a long shadow over the future. The fall of Europe, Axis domination, and the crumbling of Western resistance.